All right, so now we're going to talk about how to use body language. No, we're not. We're going to talk about actually making your videos and what they should, the length, the style, and how to do it. Okay, because I know these are the questions that you're going to be having. So, as I mentioned in the reference guide, there's two types of videos in my experience that work. Primarily, you want to have primarily short, focused videos. You want your videos to look good, but your viewer doesn't really give a crap. They just want an answer to their problem. And you want to do, I'd say, up to a 3-minute video providing an answer to their problem. Or at least the beginning of an answer. Again, you don't have, if it's, like dating women, can't give someone the answer to that question in 3 minutes, but you can give them a tip, you can give them some insight, you can help address their question. And then you're going to, as I showed you here, you're going to have the, so you're going to have the link underneath the video. The other thing that's really cool I'm going to show you is if you do what I call an anchor video. And this is a longer video this is where I would say when you're looking for your vendors, if they provide any PDFs or long form information, that's helpful because an anchor video is a longer video that gives away a lot of info. Now this is the thing, shorter videos are great because what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to come in and answer a question but leave the customer with more questions and ready to take action, right? So you're watching a video and it's saying, how do I approach a woman? And it's saying, well, here's something that you shouldn't do. You shouldn't do this, but here's one tip, blah, blah, blah. And then if you want to get some more free advice and more tips, click this link below and you'll get, it's going to take them to the squeeze page. But you don't tell them that. You just say, click the link below this video and you'll get more free advice. So this is really about getting someone's interest and then making them, encouraging, or say compelling them to take action. I'll show you that in a second. Now, the anchor video I discovered this kind of on accident, but it was really powerful. It's such a long video that you kind of give them so much info that them clicking is questionable because they're not like hungry for it because you fed them a little too much information. But these videos I would say they go organic. I don't say viral, but they go organic. So let me show you an example from my channel. So this is an example, and again, I went a little longer just because as you can tell, I like to talk. This is badass banter lines, and I've been getting I actually was getting a lot of, I didn't even think about banter lines because I was just focused on the approach anxiety, but what's really cool is I kept getting questions on my other videos about banter lines. So I thought, well, that's perfect. That's like market research. I said, I'll do a video on banter lines, right? So I did this video on banter lines, and as you can see, I get these people, does this work for teenagers? I am still testing banter lines. What do you say if the girl says she has a boyfriend? And I found that. Whoa, we just met 10 minutes ago and already you're telling me your problems? I just found that in some pickup artist forum. I typed in, what do you say if she has a boyfriend? And I put it on there. I seem like the man because I'm like, whoa, I'm this authority. 22, I got 22 thumbs up on that. And then I had all these other comments on here. But this is this is more of a shorter video because I give them a bunch of banner lines and then I'm like, click here to get more information. Now, that's really good. And that's what you should have, like I said, 5 to 15 of these on your page. But what I found, the highest traffic video on my page is this thing called How to Attract Women Step by Step. And this is basically me. I'm going to show you about this intro, by the way. Don't worry, you don't have to be a professional video person to get an intro like this. So, this thing. Does she smile at you? Now, this is very important because... So, I basically got my hands on this PDF called the Play-by-Play Attraction Guide. It's free in the Badass JV, right? So, like I said, these guys, they know what they're doing. So, they have this free PDF. right? The play-by-play attraction owner. And now I realize, because they said these are really bonuses that you're supposed to give if people already buy from you. This was basically used for anyone. So I just rebranded it with my own thing. I downloaded it, and then I just said, I'll do a video. So I read from this thing for 13 minutes to 4, and I tried doing like a 3-part thing. But what I found is this. This is where I sent some paid traffic to this, and that's when I had my this real explosion of natural views. You know, I have 28,846 views, lots of views every day, lots of leads, sales, and what's interesting is you can see how many comments this thing has too. The reason that this was so successful, I believe, is because it's a full informational video. So what I've discovered is that if you can find a PDF or information from your vendor, even if you actually own the product and you can take like 2 or 3 pages of their material and just read from it and just sound like you know what you're talking about, people love that stuff. It really feeds them, and then it gets shared with on YouTube a lot more virally, organically. So, you know, I'd say if you have a video that goes like 13 minutes and it's got really good information, go for it. That's what I call an anchor video. But the rest of them should be shorter videos, under 3 minutes. And let's see what we were going to say next. So then what do you do? Okay, so recording the actual video and putting it together. Now, again, I know you don't have to be a salesperson or an expert in anything. I really just read what these guys were saying in their blog. That's the other thing. Like, these guys had... they have their own little blog, which some vendors will have this. And I would just like take, you know, you could take a thing like this and just do a video called Best Ways to Stop Women on the Street. You know, as I said, I only did like 4 videos for this channel, but you can find information like this for your product and make your own videos, and then you're really almost just basically copying and pasting practically. But here's the tool I want to tell you about. So now let's talk about actually making the videos, writing them, and then the technical side.